Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's G from Happiness and Crafting. So today is Friday Freebie Day, and as you can see I have another mystery Friday freebie from Andy. Now I loved doing last week's and I think Andy loved making it as well, so he decided to do another one for this week, and I think he's going to do another one, another two for the following week, so we can put them all into like sort of like one Friday freebie on Etsy for everyone that's not on Facebook. So loving it, so I'm quite excited. Haven't got a clue what's in this, so I have my Friday freebie book just in case we need to pop it in there. I have a box of yummy bits and pieces in case I need to add to it. I've got my ink and I have glue and my cutter and some scissors. So I don't know what we're going to do, but the first thing I want to say to you is I always forget to ask you guys, but if you could please subscribe to my channel, and if you could press the little thumbs up button, that would be fantastic, because it really does help for, you know, posting my video around YouTube, so lots more people get to see it. And then they can have the Friday freebies as well, because I do like to share everything. So it would really, I would love it. So do press that subscribe button, and there's like a little bell on there as well, so you will be notified every time I pop a video on. So how exciting. So this is number 150. Can you believe we've done 150 Friday freebies? Okay, so I'm a little bit nervous again about opening this up. So oh, I can feel he's got two, so whether it's 2 pages or he's printed 2 off, I don't know. So let's have a look. Oh, look at that. Yes, he's printed 2. Let's pop one to the side in case I do it wrong. Pop the envelope over there. Look at that. This is very Art Deco, or Art Nouveau. Art Deco, isn't it, I think. Love it. Now, I think this is probably a journal cover. And these are the same, so it's shrunk down, so we've got 2 little ones there and they've reversed, so they're opposite each other, and 2 there, so we could probably make a couple of little paper clips or dingly danglies with those. Let's see, this I think is going to be a journal cover, but if you don't want to do a journal cover, you could cut these out and make some beautiful journal cards. This one and this one, and this bit in the middle you could make a little belly band to pop these 2 in on your page. Loving it. And then if you wanted to, you could cut the little butterflies. These are little butterflies along here. You could cut this off and do something with them, but love them, absolutely love them. Right, what I'm going to do, this is completely wrong, isn't it? None of that's going to go with it, so I was completely out. I thought we would have a little bit of shabby cheeky stuff going on. I'm going to pop that journal over there. So let's cut these out. Let's cut this off and get going, shall we? Now my brain is going, thinking what I can do, so let's just quickly cut these out. I will probably just fast forward this a little bit, and then that will give me time to have a little think. So unless I think out loud. Now these are, I'm just wondering, because I've got a kit which is the remember what it's called, High Society. It's the High Society digital kit that I've got, which is fab, and I'm just wondering if I've got anything in my little box. So I normally keep some of my kits, the ones that I've sort of got bits left of, I put them in little big sort of like A4 envelopes, clear envelopes. Now I'm just wondering whether I have that, because there's nothing on the back of that, so I need to back it with something, and I think they had some nice papers in there that would probably go, but again you can back it with anything. Right, let's pop those over there. Let's get my cutter, let's chop these off, try and make it all nice and a little bit over, nice and neat. Go down here, Okay, so what would you guys be making with this? Journal cards? What do you think? Or you could print off 2 and do a both. So I might use the other one and make some journal cards and put in our Friday freebie journal. What do you think? So these, I'm loving these. Actually, what you could do with these, you could actually, if you've got like a little deckled scissors, you could cut them out and make little stamps, couldn't you? Wouldn't they look pretty on little envelopes? Yeah, I might do that. They look really nice. Now, let's see what we can do. Shall we just fold it in half? Let's just fold it in half for a minute. Like that. Okay. Because I think that's a little bit too thick for a journal. I don't want to do a big thick journal with lots of pages in it, so let's just try and modify this a little bit. I'm gonna just fold down through here. Is that about right? Like that, down there, and then down this side, just where that edge is, look, just where it's sort of like got that lovely Art Deco frame around it. I wonder what made him pick Art Deco. I wonder what was going on in his head this week. But it is so pretty. So what should we do with this? We could do something like that, or we could do something. I didn't really fold it very straight, did I? We could do something like that. Right, I'm going to go and see if I've got any paper, so I will be 2 seconds. Okay guys, so there we go. It took me a little while to find, but I do have some. Now these are the little envelopes that I pop stuff in. So let's have a peek. What have I got in here? Oh, I've not got any paper. Let's have a look. See, these would go, wouldn't they? These would go lovely. I'm sure we could go put those in with that. Definitely. Little postcards. Don't know whether I've got any paper. Oh look, happy birthday. I was making birthday cards with this paper last time I did it. Oh, I forgot about those papers. Amazing what you find. Don't think I've got one piece of paper in there. That would go perfect. It's not enough of this one. So I'm loving these because these are very similar colours, aren't they? But I do like these. I could probably use some of these. Look, these are little page tabs. Oh, let's keep those to the side because I might add a little bit of extra with those. Let's see, but I just wanted a piece of paper, and that goes pretty well, doesn't it? Not going to fit, doesn't fit that way. So I'm going to have to go this way. Let me just cut these little white bits off. Like this. So I think I'm going to have to get some tea stain paper or coffee stain paper that I've got. And make a little something, unless I make a little folder. Oh, what shall we do? Oh, there's quite a few options actually, isn't there? Let's go around. So my printer prints and it leaves a little white border around it. For some reason my printer won't fill the page for some reason. I don't know why, and it's left a little white, leaves a little white border around. So let's just turn this over and I'm going to stick that onto there. So we back that. Should we just use glue stick? Don't know whether you saw my video. I did a video a couple of days ago I think, on glue sticks, not glue sticks, on different glues that I use, and I made a little tag. So I just thought it might be helpful for if you're a beginner and you want to know what glues to use. It was just a quick sort of video just to show you how I use different glues and what I have. So because I get asked quite a lot about glues and stuff, and it can be quite hard to know what glues to buy, doesn't it, and what they're for. So I did show you what I used them for. Let's get this. Okay, got something under there, glue or something under there. Okay, let me cut this out. Now you could probably print on the back if you printed on a thicker piece of paper. I think this is 160 GSM is printed on. That's what we normally print on, but you could probably print on the back so you don't have to stick another piece on. But because I had that paper, it's easier for me to show you. You can stick it on, or you could stick it onto a piece of card if you wanted a thicker cover. You could do that as well. Let's just cut this little bit off. Okay, lovely. Now, shall I sew around the edge before I fold it? Like that. That looks nice inside, doesn't it? Right, 2 minutes. I'm gonna just quickly sew around the edge because I've glued it. If you're not going to sew, make sure you glue right to the edges. So I think I've glued right to the edges, but I think I still want to sew around it. So I'm going to be 2 seconds. Okay, so there we go. I've just sewn around the edge. You can just about see there, which is lovely. I'm going to just quickly get rid of that little white line just around the edge, just with a little bit of distress ink. Like this. I like this. This is one that I bought back. It says Artistry. It's just a little blender tool, but I normally use the little finger dobbers, but I'm quite liking this little one at the moment. I do like to chop and change on things now and again. Okay, shall I just fold that in half? Right, so we have a couple of options. I think we could make a bigger journal, but I think what I might do actually is use this as like a little spine, so that opens up. Right, I'm going to pop some paper in there, so that means we don't have to sew anything. We can just put the papers in there and clip it together. We can either staple this together, eyelet it together. Okay, a minute, let's get some paper. Okay, pop these little bits to the side. Let's pop the lid on. So open this out, take some paper. Oh look, that fits lovely, doesn't it? How wide should we have it? There. What do you reckon that is? Shall I cut it? Shall we cut it so it's straight? Five inches. What's that? Just under 13 centimeters. Okay, let's have. I'm not going to put too many in there, but because it's quite small, so we don't want it too thick. Well, maybe we'll just have three pages. I mean 3 A4 pages, so that's 6 pages. Like that, and then fold it in half. That will make 12 pages. That's about right, I think. Now this paper is quite thick, so I think this is 160 GSM that I coloured, that I stained, tea stained, coffee stained. Okay, pop that to the side. Got some little bits that we can use for something. Okay, will that work? What do you reckon? I think it's going to be a bit too thick. Let's just fold them. It might be a bit too thick to put them all together. You can use your scrap papers, I suppose. You can use scrap papers in there, so you don't have to just use tea stain paper. You can use any pages, can't you? Papers to make pages. Okay, I think that's going to be too thick. Not really, I don't think. So what I was thinking of, would we just pop that in there like that? And then instead of sewing that in, we could just make this into a couple of little eyelets in there, and then this lifts up. Because we don't want that spine. I think that spine's a little bit too big to have it as a spine. What do you think? That looks quite nice, doesn't it? Okay, what should we have? Eyelets? Oops, they're a bit small. That's my little pile. So I've got some of my eyelets here. Will that stay in, do you think? I think so. And I like that blue. That blue looks really nice inside, doesn't it? So shall we make a couple of holes? I have a bit of a sore throat, so I'm just hoping I haven't caught Andy's bug that he had. He had a really chest infection, so I'm really hoping that I'm not going to get that, but I do have a bit of a sore throat. White? White looks quite nice, doesn't it? I hope this works, guys. So let's just make sure that's right in there. Shall I get one of my little clips to hold that? I'm going to clip that to hold the paper so they don't move. And then what I'm going to do, shall I just eyeball it? Let's go for the bigger one. Shall we have one sort of there? And one, where should we have one there? Like that. I think that looks okay. So you've got to do it so you make sure that your eyelet can go all the way through. Let's go around this way. Squeeze that. Oh, that looks nice, doesn't it? Oh, good choice. Love it. Lovely. Now that opens up, so that's got that little flap, and these holes stay in like that. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Do you like that? Now that's our little journal, which looks lovely. So we've got 12 pages in there, so that could go into your little bag, couldn't it? Your handbag. And then you've got a little notebook. Oh, that would make a beautiful little gift, wouldn't it? I do like having things to give people when you see them. Little handmade things. I love it. Now guys, we've got these. What shall we do? What shall we do? Shall we ink them around the edge? Let's just give it a little bit of ink. like this. So we've got, but yeah, I like these. I like the thought of these actually with stamps, wouldn't they? Wouldn't that look nice on an envelope? You could get your little deckled scissors and go around the outside and use them as little stamps. That would look nice. Let's just go round. So he's done opposite, look, so they're going the other way. They're like looking at each other, so that's nice. So what shall we do? Shall we do one? Let's do this so we can have, shall we do a little hidden paper clip, because we like hidden paper clips, and that can go on the inside there, can't it? Right, let's just get a bit of card. Actually, what I'm going to use these bits of paper that we cut off the bottom of the pages. There we go. We'll need some paper clips. That's one. Let me just do one. I think I'm just going to make one. Let's pop that on there. Pop that on there. So yeah, that's about the right length. Cut that off. Bend this in half. And then that will just go over the top. And we will just glue that on. Glue that in there like that. I think, what should we glue it in with? Let's use a little bit of 3-in-1, because it's got the metal of your paper clip, so you want it to sort of like stick properly. So if you've got paper to paper, like I was saying in my glue video, paper to paper is good with the PVA glues, but if you've got something metal or something a little bit heavier, you need a bit of a stronger glue. So let's pop that on there, pop that inside, squash that down, that will go in, make sure it's a little bit level, let's just squash that down. Open up the back, let's just pop a little bit of glue on the back one. Oopsie. Let's just squash that down. Really simple. So these are the basics of a hidden paper clip. Now, I'm sure you've seen me, if you watch me before, make lots of paper clips. I do love paper clips. Let's pop that on there. I'm going to pop this upside down. There we go. I'm going to just chop a little bit off the bottom. So there we go, that just opens up. Let's ink this top piece, because I think you're going to see that. Right, which one should I use? Should I use the opposite? I'm going to use these two. So should we have that on the front? Oh, not that it really matters. You need to put it so it's over the paper clip there. So I'm going to just stick that on, but I'm going to stick that on with some tacky glue. There we go. There we are. Perfect. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to just cut down the side here. Oops. Just so we've got a line to follow to add the back piece. Just ink down there, because if we didn't have one to follow, we would try and, so that can go over that edge, so that means we're in line, doesn't it? Nice blob of glue. Pop that on there like that. Stick that down. Lovely. There we go. Lovely little paper clip. Then we can just trim it up. And we've got a little paper clip. Let's just ink it. Ink it a little bit. Oh, I like that. Doesn't that look nice? And we can open this up and we can pop our little paper clip, if I can, on our piece of paper, on our page. There we go. Oh, look at that. Love it. Absolutely love it. Now, this is a bit wibbly wobbly, isn't it? Closure. What should we do for the closure? Now, I've got these. I was going to make them as, you could have like little dingly danglies on there, couldn't we? Or, it's not big enough to pop little eyelets in there, is it? So what shall we do? Shall we pop that on there? As the closure? Get something to back that a minute. Piece of card. A bit warped. That would make it stronger. Right, I'm going to stick these on here like this. Oopsie daisy. Stick that up there. Pop this one on. Let's hope this works. I'm not quite sure. I've not done anything a closure like this, so let's just see. Pop this onto here. I think making a paper clip, I think that's not going to clip it, because we've got one there. Let's just see if this works, shall we? Cut these out. A little bit off the end. How are we doing for time? Oh, we're doing good. We're good for time. Let's just ink a little bit of that up. What do you reckon? I was thinking of sticking that onto here. Like that. And then this one will go on the back there. Like that. What do you think? And then pop a little eyelet in there, or should we have them on there? Because then if I put an eyelet on there, we're not going to cut anything from her hand, are we? And I think that one will go on the back. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to just stick it sort of like halfway on. Ooh, let's see if this is going to work. So we want to stick this side down, don't we? What do you reckon there? Like that? That looks nice anyway, doesn't it? There we go, we turn that over. We'll stick, so we want this end. Now we want to try and get it so it's level with the one in the front, so it matches up. Oops, I've got a little bit too much glue on there. Can you see that matches up with the one on the front? You could have stuck that down with PVA glue actually. You didn't need the Fabri-Tac oozing out the side, but look, that's good. That's different, isn't it? I'm going to pop an eyelet on each one of those, and that will make the closure. But before that, I might actually use some of this. Now, I love this kit, and I forgot all about it. Loving these. Oh look, I've already printed on the back. I'm just going to take a couple of these, I think. Or this one, because I think they will go. They go lovely. Just cut this out. I must go back through, I keep saying that, through my old kits and have a look, because I haven't done that for ages. Look at that, that's lovely. And what I can do, I can pop that up there. Sorry mister, but I've just cut your head off, but that's okay. That can go in there like that. That's lovely, love it. Do I have a, what else have I got in here? Little pocket. Pop up a little pocket on there, couldn't we? We could pop a little page tab on there. So yes, don't forget, have a look at your kits that you already have. I'm going to actually put that on there. Let me just bend that. It's not very well bent, is it? It's easier this side. Oops. It's easier to score these before you bend them. So you get a really nice straight line then. That's better. I'm going to stick that on there. Lovely. A little ink around the edge. Might as well add these on. Let's give myself a little bit of room. A little bit of glue here. Oops. So you might already have some sort of like Art Nouveau or Deco papers that you could add into here. But loving these. That looks really nice, doesn't it? Oh look. It's a little page tab. Pop a little page tab, that goes really well, doesn't it? Okay, I might put that on in a minute. Fits in there. Let's pop these in, and then I think I will make the other one into some little journal cards to pop into the journal, and I think I will probably give this away as a little gift. Look at that, love it. Oh my god, these work so well together. What's this one? I must have folded that at some point, but we can pop that in there. Look, they're matching, so there we go. Let's just pop that in there because that works really well together. Love it. These look like old cigarette cards, don't they? I do like that, but that doesn't quite fit. But that's another one, another journal we can do, isn't it? Shall I pop that on there? I am going to do that. I'm going to do that while it's there. Let's just stick this on. Bit of glue over all of it. Look, these are lovely. They're little page tabs, but because they've got the little long lady on it, looks lovely, doesn't it? Let's just stick that on there, like that. Oopsie daisy. Lovely. Right, I'm going to now what should we do? Shall I punch holes in there? I think I can go through both at the same time. Let's just, what should we do? There we go, done it now. Okay. Should we do the white in there so it's matching? Yes. Let's go this way. Oops. Let's go this way, pop a little white one in there. Squash that down, so that's the back, and I think that looks really nice, doesn't it? Now I need to find a little bit of ribbon or something, or lace. Let's just see. I've got this, but I don't know whether there's going to be anything in here that's going to be any good. Gold, blue, oh, I don't know, that's quite nice. What's that green? Oh, I like both of those. I'm going to go for this one because it's a little bit lighter, but then again I quite like the gold. That's a bit funky, isn't it? I'm going to go with this, and all I'm going to do, if I can, pop it through. Oops. And do a little bow. What do you think? What do you reckon? Let's just do a little bow like this. Oh my gosh, if I can do a bow. Oh, I like that. Look at that. Let's pull these down a little bit. And that's your closure. Which way you could have it? You could have it so it does that, couldn't you? I'm going to just cut that like that. What do you reckon? We could probably pop a little bit on this side as well, couldn't we? I think I will just do like a little knot on this side. Oops, if I can. It's very pingy ribbon. Let's pop that on there. Let's see if we can tie this in a knot without getting all tangled up. Oops. There we go. Lovely. Chop that off like that. And I think that just adds to it, doesn't it? Love it. Absolutely love it. Maybe I could put just the knot at the back. Do you think that will pop through? Probably not. I won't pull it. But I'm loving it. Absolutely loving it. Well done, Andy. Love it. Fantastic. So there we go, guys. What did I do with the other one? So this is what you're going to get, the lovely, lovely mystery Friday freebie. Now, yeah, we're on 150. So we've done 150. Can you believe it? Fantastic. And that's what I made. So I'm loving it. So all you do, take that out. That's your little closure. You could probably actually pop a little bulb pin through there. Let's have a look. There we go. I've got a little bulb pin. I wonder if you could sort of like pop a little pin or something through there and dingle dangle something off it, couldn't you? Like that. That would do a closure and a little dingly dangly off there. You could do that as well. Love it. Lots of different ways. But yes, I've not made a closure like this before. So that's nice with a little bit of ribbon. I won't pop it back through again, but open it up. These are lovely, forgotten about those. So we've got lovely paper clip in there. We've got these lovely little ones from the other kit I've got. I'll pop a link down just in case you want to take a look at it underneath. And I'm gonna add a few more of these to this and fill it up. But there we go, guys. That's your Friday freebie for this week. A lovely Art Nouveau or Art Deco Friday freebie, and I've made it into a lovely journal. Now I'm going to use this one. I think I'm going to cut them out and I'm going to make them, I think I will make that into a belly band and pop that in our book for next week. Because what did we have last week? I can't remember where I even put it. I think it was on this page, wasn't it? Where are we? I don't know. Look how much stuff we've got in our lovely book. There it is. That was last week's. So this one is still in the Facebook group, so please do pop over and have a look and see if the ones that you haven't got are in there. So there we go, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. Have a fantastic rest of the day, a lovely weekend, and please subscribe to my channel. Press that little button and you won't miss any of my videos. All right, guys, take care, stay safe, and I will see you soon. All right, bye-bye.